I had a little interruption, so I'm back. Let's just go ahead and start over here today. So last week I made some of these circles I watercolor painted and just played around with that. And then I took one of them and decided to draw a little bit on it with some markers and some Posca pens. And I painted a little bit more around the edges. And so I thought that's what I would continue on with today, is taking some of these and just doing a little embellishing with some of these Posca pens. So also, I've been having a hard time deciding what I want to do lately, and so I created some jars, I guess you could call them, and I put I put different words in there, art techniques, or I don't know, ideas for what I could do, and I could just randomly draw something out of the jar, and then that would guide me to, making something. So today, I picked this one out, overlapping shapes. So on this, I'm going to just go ahead and put some overlapping ovals onto this circle as a starting point anyway. Well, somehow, somewhere, oh, there it is. Hi to anyone who's just joined. I'm just having a quiet art session today where I'm working on these paintings that I started last week. And so today I thought it might be fun just to put a little embellishment on them. So I'm just sort of making it up as I go along. I think I'm going to put some other colors in here. Does anybody hear my dog whining in the background? She likes to join me up here, but what ends up happening is she starts crying to go outside. I think if you look in my community notes section, there's a picture of her I posted. Okay, she just got let outside. I'm just going to use some of this gold and paint some of these shapes. Hello. Hi, Benjamin. Benjamin? Hello. It's hard for me to see my comments on my phone. I keep saying I'm going to set up my iPad, and so far I keep forgetting to do it. I am fine. How are you? Do you have your paints out right now and painting along with me? Let's see, what else do I want to do in here? Maybe that's all for this. I want to add something else different now. Maybe something on the outside. My studio gets cold. We keep the temperature in here. It's a barn. And Benjamin, thank you. Yes, a few people have been showing up at my live streams, but I've been kind of hit or miss lately because every time it seems like I try to plan a live stream, something happens and I don't actually get to do it. So today I made it back. So as much as I'd like to be here every day working, it just doesn't happen right now. It's so funny how we let life, just regular old life, can get in the way of doing the things that we want to do. But I think that's true for most people. And I'm one of those people that I feel like I need to be creative. Like it's not just I don't know, like it just keeps me grounded, I guess. Okay, so what other color could I put in here? I'm trying to decide. I got some of these fun Kuretake paints that seem to be so popular right now. And I'm wondering if I use this red. Since there's red in here, it might be interesting to put some of that in here. I don't want to cover up all of that. I like the way that looks right there. This is considered a granulating watercolor, so I don't know if that will really show up not using a lot of water. It's kind of different looking. And then maybe some kind of, let's see, this cosmic violet over here. It's not wet yet. I used blue in this, so I don't know how this violet's gonna look. I was thinking about making all these little dots violet. Ooh, that was a little blobby there. I think that's the dog scratching at the door. I have a dog that we rescued. We have a dog that we rescued from Aruba. We didn't go there, but through my granddaughter, who was visiting some family members on her dad's side, they were fostering this cute dog who had come all the way to Michigan from Aruba. And when she sent me pictures of the dog, I just said, oh my gosh, that's the kind of dog that I love. And I convinced my husband that we should foster it for a couple weeks and see if she worked out. And she did, and she's been here ever since. She's been here almost a year. And the kind of dog is called a Kanuku dog. And I guess all of the dogs, or most of the dogs on the island of Aruba, are Kanuku dogs. And they have quite a few stray ones. So anyway, that's the story of JJ, her name is. All right, well, so this one, I puttered around on this. This was the other one that I did before the live stream. And I don't know, maybe I'll leave it at that today because it's already been 13 minutes and a few people stopped by, and thank you so much for that. I have some other ones that I could work on, but I don't know, I kind of really like these just the way they are. So I might putter around on them a different time. Now, I was planning to come back on Saturday this weekend, but it turns out that I am working Saturday, so I won't be back on Saturday. I might be able to do something on Sunday. And so usually I try to do live streams on Wednesday around 1 o'clock and on Saturday about 2 o'clock. So this weekend I can't do it on Saturday, but maybe I'll be able to show up on Sunday around 2 o'clock. And meanwhile, if you want to check out some of my other videos on the channel, I would love for you to do that. And I guess with that, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me here. Have a great day.